Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, I wouldn't be setting up for my live stream that's coming up in just a few minutes at 9 o'clock Eastern and hope you guys will tune in. As I'm getting set up for tonight's show, we're getting word that we all know Zeke Elliott's got his appeal hearing tomorrow, and apparently his legal team is not feeling good about it. In fact, they're feeling that they're not gonna reduce it, and that he's definitely gonna lose this battle. And the question will be is, will they continue to fight and take it to court, or will they go ahead and just say, okay, let's just take it and get this thing over with? But between the NFL basically not letting them call Tiffany to the stand, as well as not allowing the notes that the NFL had, as well as not putting her under oath. Basically, all the things the NFL are doing are things that you couldn't do in a court of law. Basically, it's kind of a kangaroo court. So the situation is definitely looking bleak, and basically all they can go in and say is, hey, it's unfair with what you're doing, but you won't allow us to prove our side of the picture. You won't let us go to the credibility of the witness, but we believe it's unfair. So the next step will be is we'll see you in court. And of course, which case, if he takes it to court, probably won't win as well. We saw what happened with Tom Brady, and of course, going to court, and basically he kicked it down the road for another year. But at this point, I'm not sure if he should fight it or not fight it. Um, I feel good about the offense where they are. That, with the first games that we have, we've got the Giants, so we play first. The Giants are going to be missing some people as well that are injured as well as suspended. Um, then we've got Denver. Denver has a great defense, but I'm not scared of their offense. We've got the Rams in that 6 games. We've got the 49ers in those games. We've got the Cardinals. I think we could actually weather the storm, and maybe it'd be better just to let this thing blow over and no longer be a distraction. Maybe the NFL will have a change of heart and say, okay, you know what? Let's just drop a couple games off. It will be nice. Because when you look at the 18 cases that the NFL's had since the Josh Brown, when they've gone, excuse me, not Josh Brown, Ray Rice, since they've gone through the whole 6-game suspension mandatory, there's been 18 cases, but there've only been 2 that have actually been held up to 6-game suspension, and all of those were people were pretty much dead to rights on it. This one, there's a lot of doubt in it. I know the NFL is trying to make an example of him, but maybe they'll reduce him. I mean, Josh Brown was convicted; they gave him 1 game. You look at a guy like Junior Gillette who beat up somebody, got 2 games suspended. He was able to do that during his time on IR. Just got tased not too long ago, and no suspensions. We've got other guys that have been arrested recently and stuff for domestic violence. So maybe the NFL will go ahead and say, okay, take this as a warning. We can't prove it in a court of law, but we'll meet you halfway and maybe make it a 3-game or something. But I don't know. But right now, like I was saying, it's not looking good by what the NFL has basically done. They are definitely not letting him put his side of the case out there. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. We probably won't know anything tomorrow. It'll probably be about a week before they come back with their written statements and stuff. But we'll definitely be talking about that in a few minutes here on the Joe Boo Sports Report. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Joe Boo. Now let me finish getting everything set up for tonight's show.